Pterodactyl here. Today's video is going to be on my trailer here, my enclosed trailer. Now, some of you may have remembered from last year that I'd gotten this enclosed trailer cheap, and I had to do a lot of work to it. So now I got it all dialed in, because we're going to be taking it to Portland here pretty soon. Portland, Indiana, for the Vintage Motorbike Show. So I just want to go over some stuff that I did to it, because from what I understand, trailer videos are pretty popular when people fix up trailers. So let's just do a little recap. So I picked up this trailer from a customer of mine that was in the lawn maintenance business. And what he did is he would fill this thing with leaves. And then he didn't need it anymore. He was getting a bigger trailer and a better trailer and a newer trailer. So he wanted to know if I wanted to buy it. So I bought it real cheap. But it was all beat up real bad. And I just want to go over all the stuff I did to it to fix it all up, because I got it cheap. So the whole front end was all blown out. But anyway, I fixed it up and I cleaned it up. It had a bunch of holes in it and stuff. And I wanted to make it like a little toy hauler. But yet I wanted to make it comfortable in case we had to sleep in it. So one of the things I did was put an air conditioner on it. There's an air conditioner unit up on top. And I got that air conditioning unit at an auction. And I got it real cheap, like 175 bucks. Now I'm fortunate enough, I know a lot of people because I've been in business for a long time. And one of the people I know is Dr. Bob, the RV doctor. And he's retired now. But I called him up and I said, hey, I need some stuff for this trailer I'm fixing up. And one of the things I need to know is if this air conditioning unit I bought at the auction actually works. So he came by and he checked it out and tested it and said, yeah, it works. And then he got me all the stuff so I could mount it to the roof and then put the unit, the head unit on the inside, but we'll go over that later. And then he said, is there anything else you need? And I said, well, I'd like to punch a couple of windows in there and put some windows in there. And I'd like to have some awnings. And he said, okay. And I said, I'd like to have 2 awnings. And he said, okay. So he got me these awnings. He had them. He says, I got them. We'll make a deal. I got a good deal on them. And he even helped me install one of them. And then I showed me how to do it, and I installed the other one. So I got an awning on each side. The only thing is, when I went to install these arms are a little bit too tall. So I had to cut 2 inches off the bottom to make them work. And he goes, yeah, you could do that. You could just cut 2 inches off the bottom. And then he helped me to mount it. And then I needed electrical hookup for out here. So he got me this hookup. And I said, I'd like to put an outlet out there. And he goes, well, you could just put a outdoor, weather outlet on there. It don't have to be an RV one. And he got me this cord. And he got me extensions. And he got me all the adapters. And then one thing I did is when I put the outlet in here, I put a GFI in there, but I also bought the one that's got the little USB ports and USB-C. So in case we're sitting under the awning, you need to charge your cell phone or your Bluetooth speaker, but as we call it down here, a Blacktooth speaker. We can plug it in, and then we can use this like a little table. And then I bought these lights off of Fleabay. Got them cheap. Put new boots on it. Set it up with new boots. So then I got a couple of RV windows, which I bought online. I didn't get these from Dr. Bob because he didn't have them. But when I went to mount them, I said, so what do I put behind the window? Do I, put silicone or whatever? And he goes, no, you stupid bucktooth hillbilly. He says, you got to have butyl tape. You got to put butyl tape behind there. And I go, okay, well, send me over some butyl tape. So he got me some butyl tape. And as you can see, it's squished out because he said don't trim it, put the winder in, and then once you get it in, then go ahead and then you can trim off that butyl tape that's on there, which I got to do yet. But I'm just showing you that I got the butyl tape on there. It's like a sticky, kind of clay-like tape. Because I don't know. I never had a camper before or an RV. I just have regular, like, flat trailers. So he helped me with that, with the winders. And then here's the front that we did, because the front was all blown out. So I had this pole barn metal left over from when I finished the inside of the new shop. So that's what I used when I took that skin off that was all blown out. I had to do the trailer brakes. It had no trailer brakes on it. So I got the trailer brakes now. In case the trailer comes loose from the truck and breaks away, it'll engage the brakes so it'll stop and we're fully charged. I did all that last year. And I got this metal box for more storage. We got a little water can in there. Here's another extension cord he gave me. Dr. Bob. He's the RV doctor. All right, so let's move around to this side. So now I got the other canopy on this side. And if you notice, because even Dr. Bob said, he goes, yeah, you're going to kind of want to secure that as a just in case. You know, so I got some Velcro straps on there to hold that. I changed out all these marker lights to LEDs. And it had this type of latch on here to lock the door. So again, I went on Fleabay or Scamazon, I think it was Fleabay, and I bought this regular RV door latch that's got a deadbolt and a lock. She's a rockin'. When she's a rockin', don't bother knocking. So come on, let's go inside and see what I did on the inside. It's kind of dark in here. Let me turn the lights on. Hey, I got lights. So I got these LED lights from my buddy Dennis from Bucket's Garage. So I put a couple of strips of them in, and then I insulated everything. I insulated it with styrofoam insulation. You know, that styrofoam insulation. And I used the Luan plywood. And I finished it all off and made it all nice and pretty. And then I got my air conditioner. Boy, it gets cold in here. Woo! It's going to be nice and cool in here. Got plenty of places here with this these 1-bys. So I could screw to the wall in case I have to. I put all that track in. So we can lock our motorbikes down. And then we could slip in here if we need to cool off if it's real hot outside, because it's all insulated now. Got some cabinets, or a cabinet. Got our stuff in there, some paper towels, some hooks. Got this little space blocked off. This is where our tables go, so we could set up our tables with our merchandise. And these winders open too, you know, you can open these winders. And I bought the ones that fit right in between the supports for the trailer. Got a screen on them. I got this baby all fixed up nice. Got all our stuff in here. And again, added some more outlets with USB ports and USB-C. So in case somebody needs to charge one of their devices, their cell phone. Oh, that feels good because it's like 100 degrees right now here in Podunk. And we want to be comfy. We want to have all the creature comforts. So what do you think? You like my little 14-foot this is? 14-foot trailer that I gussied it all up to my liking so we can take it to Portland. So you'll see it there in Portland if you come to visit me coming up here in July. So what do you think? You like my trailer? Comment below. I want to hear your comments. And there's your dinner.